All right, ma'am. So to kind of start off, can you just kind of tell me what the goal of the LNO Working Group is?
Sure, absolutely. So the African Air Chiefs at the African Air Chief Symposium give goals or objectives that they would like the liaison officers to work on. And so we spend time during the LNO Working Group coming up with solutions that we can then present to the Air Chiefs at the next symposium and action what their goals are, basically.
Awesome. That's perfect. And then, so why would you, so you kind of talked about it a little bit already, but why would you say the working group is important?
So the working group is important because the LNOs are the conduits to their air chiefs. And so we get together, we break bread, we share ideas, and it's all about collaboration and friendship and mutual support. And you can only do that when you're getting together and you know the people that you're working with.
So what challenges was the group looking to tackle during this conference?
Okay. So one of the big challenges that the Air Chiefs gave us was figuring out membership contributions. So the Association of African Air Forces is still pretty young. It came about in 2015. And of course, we lost a couple years because of COVID. And so one of the big hot topics was how do members contribute to this? Because thus far, the U.S. has been supporting it. So we have options that we will present to the Air Chiefs and hopefully have a consensus at the next ACTS.
Okay, awesome. And then what would you say were some of the key victories during the conference this year?
Some of the key victories, I think, for those membership contributions, actually coming up with courses of action that we can present to the Air Chiefs, because again, money is always a very contentious issue. We have a lot of new LNOs, and so getting them trained and introduced to what AF is, what the history of it is, and what the expectations are for the LNOs. But we didn't just have the LNOs here this year. We're actually transitioning, calling it the AF LNO Working Group to the AF Working Group, because we have the Senior Enlisted Forum, which began last year, and we had, I believe, 18 nations participate in the Senior Enlisted Forum, and they were working through their mission and vision and objectives and just defining what the Senior Enlisted Forum is with AF. And then we also had the Air Transport Sharing Mechanism, and they were tasked with figuring out how we bring strategic airlift to Africa.
And so kind of more of a personal note for you, what would you say was your favorite part so far during the working group?
Whew. So Botswana is beautiful. Kasane is beautiful. So coming here and getting to learn about the culture here, getting attacked by monkeys here. But really it's getting together with all the people and sharing our experiences. And it doesn't matter where you're from, what language you speak, what religion you are. When airmen get together, we have a shared set of values and experiences. And it's really magical having everyone together.
That's great. So last couple actually. So how does it make you feel to kind of have for all these representatives from these nations to kind of come together and strengthen these partnerships?
I would say it warms my heart, right? And that might be cliche, but it really does. I mean, the politics fall aside, the cultural differences fall aside, and we're all working together for the same goal, which is basically peace and prosperity on the African continent.
Is there anything that you would like to add that we can talk about?
I think I'd like to just thank all the people who were involved in putting this together. So the Botswana Defence Force, the air arm specifically, played a huge role in hosting and making this possible. And then my team and all the LNOs and the Senior Enlisted Forum and the ATSM folks, they put in a lot of work behind the scenes to make this event possible.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Sweet.